Continuing Unit 3.8. Once you reach number 13, you'll recognize that it asks for a graphing calculator, right? If you're lucky, maybe we'll have some, and maybe we'll learn how to use them. If not, that's okay. Desmos is our friend. Desmos.com graphing calculator is free. Now, here's the good news. It does all the work for you, right? So, all you have to do is type in the equation or the function into Desmos. F of x, let's do number 14. F of x equals 5x. You do shift 6 to do the little symbol at the top, so you go up so you can do the exponent. Shift 6 will put you up here for the exponent. Push the right arrow to come off of there. And then plus 5x minus 30. Enter. And it has graphed your function. You can zoom in and find your zeros. -3, it crosses the x-axis, and at 2, it crosses the x-axis. So our zeros, right, are -3 and 2, or -3 and 2, or I would prefer that you put them in coordinates. So my preferred answer would be this one. But sometimes you just have to ask the teacher what they prefer. This is what I prefer. These are your zeros, because your y is 0 and this is where you cross the x-axis. But I will accept any of these answers. Alright, so you go to the next one. You type it in. F of x. And I suggest, if you've never played with Desmos before, you can stack the lines just to see what differences are, and they'll come up different colors so you can tell them apart. But for the purposes of this assignment, I will erase it so you can focus on one graph at a time. X squared plus 7x minus 8. X squared plus 7x minus 8. Alright, let's back out and see what it looks like. Ooh, look at that. Alright, so I should have two answers, and those answers are 1 and -8. I come back over here. I'm going to say 1 and -8. This is where it crosses the x-axis. These are my x-intercepts, my zeros, my roots. Call them whatever you want. Right? Remember, you can also write them like this. You can also write them like this if you want to make the doohickey. Not everybody likes the doohickey. It's hard to draw. This is perfect. Alright, going down to number 18. It's a whole lot faster with the calculator. Aren't you happy I'm letting you use the calculator? Hopefully I found some calculators. Negative x squared. Ooh, this should be interesting. Let's see what that does differently. Negative x squared plus 7x minus 10. I can't even see it. Oh, there it is. Oh, the x is negative. That's interesting. At the very front of the equation, it's negative. And now we have an upside down one, and a left one, and a right one. We've had them going all kind of directions. I wonder if there's a pattern there. Anyway, looks like our answer is 2 and 5. 2 and 5. 2 and 5. I'm going to put all three answers up here just because I can. And I don't know if you're actually listening, then you'll have just one set of answers, preferably the coordinates. If you're not listening, then you'll have all the answers up there, and you won't have any clue what's going on. All right, 20. F of x. Can you do it without the f of x? Yes. X cubed. I gotta click on it. Plus 2x cubed. I wonder what that's going to do. Squared minus 15x. That's interesting. I wonder what that's going to do. Oh, it made that funny shape in the middle. Is that what cubing it does? Interesting. Anyway, it crosses the x-axis 3 times, so I need 3 answers. Let's see, it looks like negative 5, 0, and 3. Negative 5, 0, and 3. Remember, these are the where it crosses the x-axis. The y's are all 0. So 5, 0. Ooh, it crosses the origin. 0, 0, and 3, 0. Now this one's gonna, oh my gosh, to the 4th power. I wonder what that's gonna look like. Let's find out. But yes, it'll work without the function thing. Though I do want you to get in the habit of using it, because when we start putting information in the parentheses, it will graph it automatically for you. Thank you, calculator. X to the 4th power, 2x to the 3rd power, plus 2x to the 3rd power, minus 25x squared, minus 25x squared, minus 50x. Whew. Wonder what that one's going to look like. Oh my goodness, what is that? I need to see that big. Oh, that didn't help. It went up, down, up, down, up, down. Jeez. Alright, crossed 4 times. It crossed negative 5, negative 2, 0, and 5. Negative 5, negative 2, 0, and 5, right? Negative 5, negative 2, 0, and 5. That's where it crosses the x-axis, right? Alright. Alright, and we said x is equal to negative 5, negative 2, 0, and 5. I wouldn't have remembered it if I hadn't wrote it down. So I had to write it down in order to remember it. I know. It's crazy. So, negative 5 and 0, negative 2 and 0, another one that goes through the origin, 0, 0, and 5, 0. Or x equals negative 5,